Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Dr. Greg. Let's go ahead and we're going to make some money in the markets. This is live trading to the Asia session, 2 hours of action-packed live trading. And it's so good to be with you here on this fabulous Thursday. Here in Las Vegas, it's 102 degrees. It's hot. And the markets are hot too. So let's go ahead and open up with prayer before we get started. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the breath of life in my lungs. Thank you for blessing everyone under the sound of my voice. Help us to open our minds so we may see winning trades and winning opportunities in the market. For the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And so we thank you for healing anyone that's sick, anyone that's in need. Thank you for your Holy Spirit going out and blessing them by the blood of Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, let's ring the bell. And let's make some money today. Let's analyze the markets. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And let's get going. We're going to go to my favorite tool, all-purpose tool. Well, that's because I made it. My market heat map is arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change. We'll make sure that we are, make sure our chat box is activated for our VIPs. The VIPs, they pay a little bit extra to sit with me in the group. And we are going to sit to anyone. Now, for right now, for the rest of, the rest of June and the first week of July, Independence Day, we're letting our upgrade, our $19 upgrades, to partake in 3 sessions a week of trading with me. That's 12 sessions in all for just $19 a month. But then for the trial, and then we will go back to one. Normally, you'll get 1 live trading per week with me, and a coffee with me. Coffee with Greg is tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time. But if you want to be a VIP and not be delayed if you're on YouTube, I love you guys on YouTube. We had like 120 people watching the recording of the video. Be cool if you actually were on the live. That's fine. But if you would like to get work closely with me, join our group on Skool and be part of the Skool community. It's absolutely free. Lots of bonuses that are available to you. If you just go ahead and click the link in the description, or I'll put a link in the chat so that you can join. I click the invite button and click copy, and then share my screen, share, and share some sound. I'm gonna have some sound effects, right? Big shout out to let me see, share portion of screen, and then I'm gonna go and put in the chat. Join. No, free Forex courses on Skool. All right. And we'll go like that. Oh, no, little thing that popped out. And then we're going to go ahead and pin that to the top, right? Okay, right. So you can go ahead and join our Skool group, absolutely free, and you have access to a number of things there. And a big shout out to Jeff and Rod and the gang and Lisa, of course, the lovely Lisa, right? So we have our community. We have lots of great, lots of great videos here. Oh yeah, I want to shout out to Mark. Mark Will. Hey, Mark. What's up? What's up? Remember, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I'm in a good mood, so we're going to make some money today. But we have the replays of the links here. We have articles. I mean, Julian's got this 15-minute price action scalping strategy in here. We've got global stock indices chat, gold chat, pound yen chat, euro chat, cross rates, exotics. Get down and dirty with those exotics, baby. They're talking about pole dancing women. We're talking about the exotic currencies like the dollar peso. I got a whole peso analysis in here that you want to read. Also, got a US dollar analysis as well, right? And we have Kiwi dollar, Aussie dollar, dollar CAD rooms with lots of people talking with our fastest growing group on the web. So make sure you tell a friend, join for free. And I'd love to see you on Skool. I'll see you. Don't be a fool. Be cool and join Skool. Elite Traders University on Skool. Okay, you heard it. You heard it from the doctor, from Dr. G. Ring the bell. All right, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and go to my market heat map. The arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change tells us what's hopping, what's popping, what's dropping, what's not in the market. Let's do it for June 26, 2025, 2625. All right. And it looks like the Aussie dollar is in the top spot. Aussie's cranking up 0.38%, pound dollar up a third of a percent, and then dollar CAD's dropping like a rock, dollar Swiss and dollar yen as well. Okay. All right. So those are our crime. Let's go ahead and go to our economic calendar, see if there's any news coming up. The 8 o'clock train is going to get ready to rumble in about 15 minutes or so. So let's see if we can catch that. Friday, we've got inflation rate out of France, personal spending, personal income. Income supposed to fall from 0.8 to 0.3. Core PCE is supposed to remain unchanged. Year on year is supposed to rise from 2.5 to 2.6. Then we're going to have some Canada data. There's going to be GDP, and they're going to Michigan consumer confidence, Michigan consumer sentiment supposed to rise from 52.2 to 60.5. So consumers are excited, they're happy, and they're spending. That's the forecast, right? Forecast can be different. We can see a dollar rally. I wouldn't pay too much attention to this. This is Asia session. When we're rallying Asia session, usually Asia is a fake out session, right? It's counter trend, right? So usually if we're rallying up during Asia, it's probably going to drop during London and New York. It's also Friday, and the guys who made a bunch of money being long Aussie dollar are probably going to start taking some profit, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at, actually, I want to take one more thing. I always want to take a look at CNBC, see whether if there's headlines or something that we're missing, like a bombing, maybe like B2 dropping bombs on something. Okay. Tesla ahead was fired. Okay. Nike says tariffs will causes $1 billion before price increases. Okay. Anything? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Dow futures are up 51, S&P futures are up, NASDAQ futures. This is the future price for tomorrow. So this is how our little crystal ball here. We can see what happened overnight, which is earlier today. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average up almost a full percent. S&P was up a little over 0.75%. NASDAQ up almost 1% as well. So everything's up. Right? We're at S&P futures are a little changed as benchmark closing on the all-time high. All-time highs risk on, and during a risk on environment, we see Swiss franc dropping, dollar dropping, and yen dropping, and the other currencies moving higher. In fact, we can go back to my market heat map. Actually sign in. Now you go to my market heat map for free. Go to mymarketheatmap.com, and you can access one very powerful heat map for free. I give a lot of stuff for free. It's like my wife goes, "How you gonna make any money?" I go, "I make money trading. I don't have to make money. I want to help traders, right? All Forex players. I want to help you guys. I love you guys. I want you guys to succeed, make tons of money, and say, hey, Greg, help me make tons of money, right? I made millionaires, so you can be one too." Dollar South African Rand, top spot, dollar Southeastern Kentucky is up at the top 3 spot, followed by Aussie Kiwi, CAD yen, Aussie yen, pound yen. Where's pound yen, baby? I saw it. No, you didn't. What's going on down here? All right. Still kind of risk on Aussie dollar. I don't trade these are those exotics I'm telling you about. They're up pretty big, but their spreads are kind of wide. 70.70693. 5 digits. I'm like, come on now. Too much to deal with. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the charts. Let's go. We're going to look at Aussie. Right. And let me bring this up here. Okay. Focus. Australia. We got it. We got it up. Good job, Greg. All right. So let's see what we got. We got our 30-minute chart is our compass chart. Our compass chart is what tells us what we are doing, right? Oof. 30-minute chart is looking pretty bullish, right? Got a nice little bullish here. We got a nice little uptrend. That low we put at 6 in the AM. Pick that up at 6 a.m., yeah? Right, that all the way up, baby. Bam, make some money, right? But it's an old trend. It's kind of old. And we may be getting ready to wind down. But let's go ahead and go to a 5-minute chart, see what's going on. And like, our trend line was here. We broke that. And now we made some lower highs and lower lows. We're still riding the larger major trend, but this thing broke down from, this thing had this thing was rocking and rolling, right? And then it accelerated. It's a speed line. So we accelerated. It was more demand increase, and then boom, broke. We had a head and shoulders pattern, right? Yeah, the head and shoulders, a bearish pattern. You can mark that out so you can see that. So you got shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Three mountains, and then boom, we are, right, boom, right. And then we cascade, ooh, boom, right? So we down to the 200 simple moving average, and really, it's still up, but our next leg could be down, but we might rally to be on an old high right here, which could show a bigger head and shoulders, right? I mean, when you start seeing lots of these things everywhere, right? The market's like topping. So we are very close to a topping pattern here. So we might want to hold our powder, keep our powder dry, and look for maybe a reversal here. We're also at a Fibonacci retracement zone. We take the high to this low. We're sitting at the 38% retracement. This red line is at 38. All right, 38. I don't know if I did that. I'll just get rid of this. Okay. So let's drop down to a lower time frame, 3-minute chart, walk it down to a 1-minute chart, walk it down. And admit, come on. Okay, waiting room, come on in. Come on in. Okay. I need to turn that off. I turn my door off. I think I think there's a code that you can type in maybe to get in, but I'm not completely sure. I'm just using the personal meeting room. Anyone else is waiting? Participant this. Participant. Oh, no. Where are you? Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Rod is here. I see him. Also, somebody fixed the chat box. Now it is. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I had a meeting. I had to, I knew it was going to go over. So I said, me, go ahead and pop the link in there and let you guys know in Teams that I was going to be a little late. But hey, we're not going to miss the 8 o'clock money train. Looks like we're getting ready to leave the station. Okay. Looking at unless hey, Rod says hi, and I say hello, Rod. Hello. Happy Thursday to you. Let me go ahead and go here. See what we get. No, let's look at it. I'm gonna up to a 15. 15 got a bullish cross right there. Oh, okay. What? Okay, let's put our 15-second chart. Well, structure is like all over the place, right? We're in this. It's like I'm gonna move the head and shoulders. Remove that. Oh no. There we go. So we got this upward bound. Are you in? Okay. And Lisa messaged me. I think she might be popping in. Go ahead. All right, we are coming on down. With that 5 minute chart. And I can slide this over. I got my other chart. There we go. There we go. Oh, get down. Get down there. All right. We have a 3. Let's call that a 4. Ooh. 5. A, B, C later. What comes after C? We'll watch it though. Oh, I want a couple of green candles. I probably won't want to jump in on this. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, couple of green candles here. Oh, got a red one. See? Yeah. I'm smart. I'm not gonna fall for that one. All right. Oh, that one didn't quite see a little wicks there. That's not a lot. That's a lot of indecision there. Another little indecision kind of bump up. Oh, okay. All right, we're in. We are in. We're long 65.47. Let's do it. Let's see what's going to happen, right? Let's see. Get the old high. What we got going on? Oh, we're coming against a really bad downtrend. So maybe we try to get half of it back, maybe. The half back is at 65.52. That's like 5 pips. It's like scaling a mountain, right? 618 is at 65.55. Maybe we get there. Maybe we get 65.55. We won't go there. Okay. All right. It's modified. There we go. All right. We're in the money. Woohoo! Let's do this. All right. All right. All right. All right. You go. You go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. All right. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. Okay. 64.49. We're 65.40 by 49. Let's keep going. Go. Pay me. Pay me. The old high comes in at 65.49. Yeah, but get more 1.7 pips out of this. Where my money, Smokey? I like that. Where my money? Where my money? Let's go. See, that's a big after C. That's a big old A, big fat A, right? A. Then I get a little, maybe get a B, a little shallow B, and maybe a C later. It's pulling back. I might give that a little bit more, maybe another piece of bacon on that. Oh, come on. Well, here we go. Oh, no. Keep going. Strawberry pineapple. Oh, well, we don't want that to happen. Little long wick. Let's go. Let's go.
Bye, bye, bye!
All right. Here we go. Ooh, I don't like that. A little bit of a pullback. And wherever you see an established low, an established high, you can always put a fit on it. Right? You got a low, you got a high, put a fit. How far do you go back? I might go. I really care about what's going on here because this is giving me a trigger area to get into the market. Right? 38% long wick liquidity sweep down to 38 at 65.47. So we're bullish against the wick, right? Bullish against the wick, and what is this? FNC, okay. Make sure it's not Atlanta where I'm like putting the orders in and they're going the wrong direction, All right. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
House of pleasure.
There we go. There we go. I'm taking it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Woo! Thank you.
All aboard!
Let's get down to 5. This thing has got some juice in it. Let's take a look at a 5-second chart. Oof. Stacking, baby. I'm out. I'm good. We tagged the 50% retracement. So I got out a little bit beforehand. I got some slippage though. Look at that. Look at that. You guys in it? You guys making money? So let's check YouTube. You guys watching? Anybody watch? 5 people. Like my mom, my cousin. Oh, cousin Jamie's on. What's up, Jamie? I have a trader named Jamie and a cousin named Jamie. All righty then. Oh. Really? Mm. Mm. Probably gonna come down, but I don't want to. I don't like trading counter trend. Yeah, okay. We'll go from 52 down to 48, 38% retracement. Eh. Okay, I'll remove this. Remove that. Remove that. Gotta clean up, pick up your toys. They're like a director set. Can you imagine that? A toy called the director set. That's funny. Um, but after you build something, you got all this stuff laying around, extra pieces like Legos everywhere. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. Do I get paid? Pay me. Oh, hit it. When I saw that, like, yeah, let's go. All the way.
All aboard! All aboard!
Oh, don't double top there. Six one eight is at 65, 55. Did we hit that? 53. 55 is up way up here, right? 65, 55. What you want to do is if these were linked, I would have the same fibs on both charts. So these fibs would show up over here, but they didn't, right? They didn't do that. All right, that one didn't work. Try this one. It's saying that it could. Oof. It bounced off the 23. You really want to bounce off the 38. The 23 is kind of like it gets you emotional, right? Ah, look. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Let's go. Come on. Hit the blue line. Hit the blue line. Hit the blue line. Go, go, go. Maybe it needs a little shock, you know? What's this? Come on. Lisa, are you in the room? Oh, I need to tell her. I'll give her a link. Okay. We are here. Lisa. You can use the same link to oh.
The House of Pain.
Oh. No, my mouse hit that by accident. I was trying to message Lisa. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Come on. Ooh, flat correction. Flat correction. A equals A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Right. I'm gonna have my take profit right there waiting for it. We're at 51. Let's see if we get maybe 56 or something out of it. Let's see. It's 55, 56. Trend line break. Oh, no, it was a flat correction. Now it's a bigger correction. 3, 4, 5. Correction to wave 4. Okay. Down 2 grand. Oh, I'm looking that. I'm looking. Keep your shirt on. Keep your shirt on. It's gonna get better. Stop your crying. Stop your whining. Maybe that's what A, B, C. Smart. Oh, well, I want a 10-second chart. That's too fast. Let me get down. There we go. 15-second chart. A longer term time frame, you know? Like, oh man, Greg, I was wondering why you're going down to 10 seconds, you know? What's wrong with you? Gotta take it nice and slow, like on that 15-second chart, you know? That's where it's like Take it nice and slow. Ooh, pulling back hard. All right. So it's so this is where our was with three of five, three, and that's going four. Okay. So that takes us back to if this is our wave one high, we can't the rule says we're not supposed to go beyond that. My stop would be below the 200. The 200 and the 618. But sometimes if you pull the trigger on green, this is what you wind up sometimes having to waddle in that for a little bit. My higher time frame oscillators are pointing like super up, like so I'm not really panicked by this because I've got my higher time frames like going, don't worry about it, don't be a panicking. Oh my God, those Trump terrorists are causing the stock market to crash. I want to sell everything at the bottom. Bah. Survey says wrong. Well, I got a buzzer, right? That was wrong. That was the wrong answer, right? It's not fair. It's market manipulation. Come on. See my backward seven? Start seeing that backward seven everywhere. Oscillators turning up. Turning up. Not turn ups. That's how we beat the market, right? You beat the market if it turns up. A or one, B or two, C or three later. A or one, B or two, C or three. Everybody's going north. I'm not putting any more on though. There we go. There we go. I'll drink to that. Damn. Let me check to see if there are any YouTube people. Hey, super. Hey, man. Says hello from the USA. Nice to see you. We're gonna be for those of you who are in YouTube. Remember, you may be 3 to 5 seconds behind. I'm looking at the screen now on YouTube, and it's like I'm drawing the trend line now. Right, this is so wild on YouTube. It's really delayed. Right, I'm drawing that line. This is so behind. It's like 5 minutes behind. So if you try to follow the trade, is like, I see people like cheering in the chat box. So yeah, that's great, Craig. It's like, no, that was a long time ago, right? 1, 2, 3, 1. It was the battle of the bulls and the bears because you've got the bears saying this is the head and shoulders pattern, shoulder, head, shoulder. So they're going to short it, right? They have their stops right here at 65.18. When that thing hits their stops, they're going to have to buy their position back because their head and shoulders is maybe wrong, right? But it looks, it's bear. Look, shoulder, head, shoulders a pattern, right? One place my stop above the high. Okay. You do that. Right? Now, anything can happen, right? But based on wave counts, tell me this thing's going to go nuclear to the upside. And everybody's going to get stopped out and I'm going to get paid. That's the story anyway. That's fine. I'm going to stick with it. Now, I could be wrong, right? So we break the low of wave 4, then I'm out. I'm wrong. But see, these guys, it's cool. This thing's going right into their stop. The head and shoulders people are getting screwed right now, right? Right now, knock on some wood. Hurry. Okay. All right. So you remember, if you're a short trader and you're seeing a head and shoulders, right? Let me show you what the head and shoulder what the bears are looking at, but which will keep them. And maybe you've traded the head and shoulders pattern before, right? Now, that's why you have to use oscillators to help you, because when the oscillators are pointing straight up on the higher time frame, the lower time frame bearish head and shoulders is not going to work. However, if the oscillators are pointing down and you get this kind of pattern, then this thing's going to work all day long, right? But you have to use context, right? Well, this pattern doesn't work all the time. Well, you have to use context. You have to look at other things. Look at higher time frame. Look at the structure of the higher time frame. Really look at the higher time frame, right? Usually a factor of 5, right? And you never know. I actually used to have market makers and other brokers. When I used to do pip and run for the brokerage, they would stream my feed into their trading rooms, right? So then it's like, oh, why, and I start seeing that some of my stuff would start acting kind of weird. It's like, oh, it's almost like they know where my stops are. I stopped putting my stops. That's one reason why I don't put stop. When I used to do a Twitter feed, I used to have a morning Twitter feed. I would put my stops and limits of my targets. And boy, when I was doing that, none of my trades worked. None of them worked. It was almost like they were like trading against my stops. So I put the trade on and would tell, hey, look, you guys determine what your stop and limit is based on your risk tolerance, blah, blah, blah. I just want to keep them guessing. And then my stuff is working again, right? We just need a big push if this is the minimum target is the old wave 3 high. And if we fail right there, then I would get out, because then there's not enough juice to get this over the top, right? Higher time frame is still pointing up, but we've got these higher time frame is turning. See, we got an inside bar, and it's red. Yeah, that's not good. So our head and shoulders people might they might get paid, right? They might, right? It's really the target for a head and shoulders. Look at that, came right there. Clone that. The target is the neckline to the break, right? So this is the height from the neckline to the head, and you take that from the breakout point. That should be the target, right? But market makers are sneaky. They might say, you head and shoulders people, you want to make some money? All right, I'll, and they will sell their book in order to make the trade look like it's for them, to lure the people in. And then once they're all in, then they take it back the other way and then stop everybody out, right? So, especially if it's Asia and it's kind of, I mean, this 821, I was looking for our train. We might have had a short bus, a short train. Hey guys, no worries. Pip and Run party started late, Jeff. But Jeff, don't you have a link to the room? It's the same link. Just if you're watching it delayed YouTube, don't get long yet, Like I say, if you're watching this now, you're watching it on YouTube, you're watching the delayed feed, you're probably delayed 5 minutes. In fact, I'm just entering this trade, the long trade now. Actually, I'm watching it like in hindsight. Take the money, Greg. See, look, it's so weird. You want to see it? I'll bring it up. Right? The trade. Like, see, I'm just now getting out of the trade now. This is so weird, right? Don't buy, don't buy. And it's going to be really weird when they see the delay of the delay watching that. That's going to be really weird too. So like people go, yeah, well, I could just watch you on YouTube, Greg. Like, yeah, go for it. You watch YouTube to like, I want to become VIP. That's what you want to do, right? Okay, I lost track of the count. I was running my mouth. 3, 4, failed 5, no. Choppy, irregular 4. If you guys see another currency that you want to look at, oh, you're out to dinner. Justice, he's out to dinner waiting for food. What, what's for dinner, man? That's a weird when you actually I'm looking at this. I'm drinking water right now. I'm being distracted. There we go. We are there's a 200. There is our wave 4 low disappeared, right? I'm gonna move this head and shoulders out of the way. We're right there. This is our 200 something moving average. And it's like a walking 4. How would you count that? Okay, 3. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 wave subdivision of 4. 4 dividing into, which would make sense because wave 2 is so simple. I mean, wave 2 is like beautiful. You know? Wave 2 is just 1, 2, right? Simple. And then 3 is super complex. But this 4 is simple. It's 3. Okay. These are some really, really okay. Okay, well, I'll remove all these lines. Remove all fronts. Okay. And we're gonna do an expansion. All that worth the 100% expansion target. Okay. 200 to 100% expansion. Getting a green candle. 618, 100, 127, 1618, 2.24. And if you do reversal fibs from the low to the high, we should have confluence at that point. The 618 of the retracement, there you go. See, that's where you don't panic, you know. That's why you don't panic. I am so delayed. You're slow, man. These guys are here though. All right. Look at that. Look at the mathematics. You know, the 618, you're gonna find that in if you took the top of your head to your nose, the height from there, and from the nose to your chin, and put as a ratio, it'll come out at 0.618. Try it, measure your face. That's how plastic surgeons actually they use Fibonacci because if you're the closer you are to that's how they can quantify beauty is how close you are to Fibonacci proportions of your face. I guess if you're you're ugly, but your face doesn't mathematically jive. Is that what they're saying? There's a mathematical formula for ugly, or there's a mathematical formula for beauty. Oh, yeah. People's faces have proportions. The height from the width of your head. And the closer you have the golden ratio. Phi, right? So when they mark your face up, they put these the Fibonacci spirals on your face for plastic surgery. So you divide the length of your face by the width of your face, the ideal result 1.618. Yeah. So guess what? Galaxies, a pineapple, a daisy, a sunflower, a seashell, all of it comes out in these Fibonacci spirals. You can get really, you can get really, you can get really into this, right? See it, the spiral will be support and resistance in those Fibonacci spiral, or trend line, or here, right? There's Fibonacci. There's time Fibonacci too, based on time. You that. Ooh, take the height like that. And each wave becomes your price target. That's beyond tip and run. That's in our inner circle mastermind class that we had for back in the day. Like $100,000 course. So you sell like two of those. There's so much more to learn to this, but what I teach in Pip and Run is like all you need to learn to make money. But there are different levels of this stuff, astro cycles, and you get lost in it. I said, no, what? Let me just pare it down to what people need to learn in 90 days to become a professional trader, right? That you'll be able to see entry and exit. Let's keep it really simple, right? Even though there's some really interesting Andrew pitchforks. Andrew, the guy who invented Andrew's pitchforks, managed money for John F. Kennedy. And that's where they made a lot of their money in the stocks, through the pitchfork, the Andrews pitchfork strategy. Another, sometimes you need something, what there's a story behind it, right? Gann, Gann, I don't know anything about Gann. I tried learning Gann. It was just too much. Ooh, ABC of an ABC. That's not good. Because if you switch ABC and ABC, what comes after ABC? One down, two up, and three you later straight down on it. Unless it carries with another ABC. So I've developed a theory, for those of you who are Pip and Run, that when you have back-to-back ABCs, it's a reversal of trend, but I haven't studied it enough to really quantify it. My whole idea is to like be out of the trade in 2 hours. So watching like 8 hours of price data to see if this theory works. You know, sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But you see five AB. You have an ABC here, and now you have another ABC, right? It did turn into 1, 2. See, A or 1, B or 2. That's all the C you got. Well, if that's all the C you have, then what comes after C? 1. What comes after 1? 2. What comes after 2 up? 3 down, right? Which means this trade is probably our higher time frame oscillators have went neutral, and we're very bullish, and they've gone slightly neutral. But we had big. I mean, that was our. I guess that was our 8 o'clock train. That was 20. That's 8 o'clock right there. Train. I mean, it looks like a. That's. I don't know. Turtles Magic Teacup Ride or something like that. At Disneyland, a real short ride. Hopefully, my theory is wrong. Higher time frame, we have like lots of long wicks, like showing exhaustion, and bullish exhaustion, bearish exhaustion. Still have an uptrend, but our our wicks have been tested this line twice. We're testing with 200 again. And we had a really nice confluence. We had the 618 and the 100% expansion meeting in the same spot. Gave us a nice rocket up, but that was it there, right? You can retest the low again. There is a demand zone right in there. I mean, this area, this point. You can extend it. You can see that price, respect it, up and down, up and down. It's like the the midpoint or the mid value point of what this was. It's 665.47. It was really popping. Yeah, I mean, look at that double top right for it. So there we go. Okay. Hey, Brad, don't be so pessimistic. We have a big crest in the oscillator and a three-wave correction down to what it's calling a C, looks like 4. And we're in an uptrend, and we're bullish against this wick, which was a pretty big wick. It's bigger than either candle on either side of it, which usually gives a very powerful move to the upside. In this case, it did not. And I don't think we had any news. Next Friday next week will be non-farm payroll. This is our last Thursday of the month. End of the month end. Sometimes month end is kind of choppy. A lot of traders close their books and they avoid trading the last week of the month. Again, if you're new to this and you're watching this for the first time, check out our Skool site or school room, Elite Traders University School, school.com. Go to school.com, Elite Traders University. Here we have a vibrant and growing community. We have chat rooms for currency pairs and different styles of trading. We also have all kinds of trade alerts. We also have a classroom with some free courses, right? To help you get started. We have our Baby Forex Pips course there, 16 videos. We have Master Forex Now, Introductory to Forex. We have Forex lot sizes explained, short versus long, stop losses, Master Forex charts, emotional trading, wasting time on losing trades, and a lot of other great videos. And these videos are short, like 43 seconds and 1 minute 42 seconds. So you can finish all 16 courses in an hour, right? But when you're ready, we have some more courses as well with the Forex Foundations course that I recorded. You'll get not almost like 81 videos, but we spread it out. We're gonna have videos 1 through 9. The freshman course is going to be here. Risk management, understanding margin and leverage, very powerful things that you need to learn as a trader. And this is at our school.com, Elite Traders University. You can search for it, click the link, and join for absolutely free. Get access to all this material. Plus, you go to our calendar, we're going to have our coffee hour with me tomorrow at noon if you want to have coffee with me, right? In fact, I take 2. Nice. Okay, let's get back to the trades. Okay. So again, that's school. Join school. Don't be too cool not to go to school. And Jeff's having churrasco and rice. Yummy. Yummy. Makes me want to go. What? Okay, let's go. Let's go. It is 8:40 p.m. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod, and you're with me here with our esteemed VIP group. Trading the Asia session, pip and run style, or scalping the market. Scalp. You can scalp the market. Not all scalping is pip and run, as I was explaining to. I was talking to Jeff Simmons the other day, today. They say, "Yeah, I'm going to start pipping and running." He's like, "Yeah, it's a whole. There's a whole strategy behind it. Just getting it out of the market fast is not pip and run. It's you're just scalping, right? Pip and run is a special type of scalping that I only teach to my Elite Traders University mentees. So if you want to be part of that, you can reach out to me at greg@elitetradersu.com and say, "Hey, I want to learn," right? But I really don't recommend you short-term day trading without a plan, without a strategy, without an edge, or the market will quickly separate you from your money. You won't have any money worries anymore because you won't have any money to worry about. So don't, people, oh, Greg, sorry, it's like, I've been doing this for 30 years and I help people learn it using my proprietary approach. So email me, greg@elitetradersu.com if you want to find out how to pip and run, right? Or improve your scalping results with pip and run, right? But not all scalping is pip and run. It needs to be willy-nilly pulling a trade because the candle went up. Yeah, it went up, but there's a whole bunch of stuff while I'm looking at, a bunch of indicators and things that are supposed to be hidden underneath this line, right? There we go. They're not helping if I'm not paying attention to them, right? Here's our demand zone. I think we got like a big box going on, right? Just high of 60. What's going on here? Right. High of 65.52 and the low of 65.48. So we have like a, what, 4 pip box? This is 4 pips. Almost like an opening range breakout. I usually stick with one currency, uh, but I'm gonna flip over to dollar CAD for a minute. Uh, it's lots of wicks. 200. We're in a box here too, right? A bit bigger box. Euro. What's Euro doing? This hitting the 200 could see this pull back and drop. Kiwi dollar. I think that'll be pretty okay. So they're all looking kind of dicey. Here we come back to retest. Here we go. You know, if I we a little dollar cost averaging. DCA dollar cost averaging. Start adding a few more positions in there. It lowers your break even. That you have to look at your risk profile, look at your because you could be there's a couple of Wall Street sayings. One of them was this never average down on a losing position, right? Never add to a loser, add to your winner. Sometimes when you add to your winner, you don't have much runway, right? So I added to a winner and it only went so far, then dropped, right? When you add to a loser, well, guess what? You've got a stack at support level. And when it goes up, well, guess what? You got more that you bought cheaper. So now your average overall or your overall average cost is lower. So you can get to profitability faster, right? But you have to have a really good handle on market structure and wave count. Wave count is central to the pip and run system. And knowing know what the wave count is. There's software and stuff and plugins that can give you a wave count, but when in mentorship, I actually, we go through the counts, we go through the charts, we do a hot seat during our Tuesday sessions, our group coaching session, to get you into the feel that you go, okay, I see this what this is, I see what wave this is in. And if you know what wave you're in, you have a pretty good idea of where to get in, where to get out, and you develop an eye that other people don't have. Right. So when people talk about different types of candle patterns or different types of chart patterns, I don't see them. I see the underlying structure. This is like the machine code. Like when you're looking at the matrix, we're looking at the ones and zeros behind everything. And the only thing that I'm looking at from price action or as a trend line break is if it lines up, then, in it to win it. Okay, we dropped into our demand zone. Buyers stepped in. I stepped in. 200, we hit that. That's a 200 moving average. I put that in every single chart, no matter what time frame it is, because a 200 seems to act as a magnet for price or acts as a ceiling for price. Let's go.
Bye, bye, bye!
Ah, there we go. Come on. Come on. Review. I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. Yeah, 8:48 Eastern time. If you look out the window here in beautiful Las Vegas, I'm 6 floors up, but it's beautiful mountains and bright sunny skies, right? Because it's only five. It's only. I don't know why I can't see myself, right? There I am. Okay. Let's turn my camera on so I can see me yawn. Come on. Put on a happy face. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Super charts. Yeah. I had this Kiwi dollar trade. It was up $2.10. We go close it out. This is like this. It's not definitely not a bullet train, right? Or that train they built in California, or they didn't finish it, right? They didn't go anywhere. They went around a circle. No, this is a slow boat to China. It's a really slow boat. We haven't gone anywhere since the I'm sorry for yawning, making myself sleepy. What are you guys having for dinner? I'm hungry. I'm like a show about food. How do you how do you what do you do when you're not trading? Not trading, not working. What do you do for fun? After graduating identical twins, fun for me is laying in the bed. And then my niece is gonna fly out, she's flying out here for 4th of July. It's like I'm the cool uncle with the bachelor pad in Vegas, saying, hey, come on over. So it'll be cool to see her. Where are we? 65, 51, 51. And for those of you who probably say, well, Craig, why are you trading Asia? It's so slow. But if you're Asian, your 2 billion people are just not going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to trade the US session. So I went on exploration and found out that those guys trade large size, small time frames. The whole world, look at all the structure. All this is going on in a 15-second chart. But if you're looking at the 5 minute, you don't see any of that, right? There's nothing going on, right? Completely boring. Whole world. It's like whole new world. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I like my flamingo shirt. I live on Flamingo. In fact, my trading office is on Flamingo. And the Flamingo Casino is like 3 blocks away. So I said, let me wear my flamingo shirt. Or if you separate it, it says flaming O. Flaming O. Come on, baby. Let's do this thing. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, oh, do we have a target? Yeah, we got 65.55. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bye, bye, bye!
Yeah. All right, Jeff. See you later. Breakout now, Jeff. Breakout now. There we go. Woo! Go, 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 go. Chuck. Take the money. Take the money. Go, 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 go. Bam! That's it, baby. There you go. The crowd goes hilariously wild. Thank you. All right, guys. That was a lot of fun, huh? Did you guys make any money out there? Who made money? Who made money? Give me my money. Who got paid? Did you get paid today? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Make your own payday. You know, my first website is called Forex Paydays, you know, because I figured, hey, make your own payday. It's like, will you wait for Friday? Nah. Yeah. I'll make my own payday. Let me go in there and hit the button. Hit the button. Get, you know, just hit it. Right? All right, guys. Remember, come over to Skool if you want to see more, see the replay. I'm having coffee, have coffee with me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Yeah, 12 noon Eastern time. I'm going to do it that way. But remember, we have courses. We have a great community. Tell a friend. Community's free. All you freebies and freeloaders, come on in, freeloaders. It's free. Don't be shy. We should have this number over 1,000 people in here, right? I finally offer something for. All right, guys. Anyway, this is Dr. Greg signing out. God bless you guys. I love you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.